Finally here. And that's next challenge. The young people are fighting out. And then their demands are met. One after the other. They are now moving.
People power. People. Jammeh Commission is a scam.
The current happening in this country called Gambia, the demonstrations that our Gambian youths are engaging themselves on is a right cause. When the ex-president, who was current right now in Guinea Equatoria, ruled this country for a period of 22 years, was able to have many assets, and when he was going, he left some of his assets here in this country, ranging from vehicles.
They are polished every second day, even though no one ever drives them. These cars are visible relics of a regime that ruled the Gambia for over 2 decades.
All of these cars once belonged to the former President Jammeh.
From farmlands, buildings, of course, cows, and other related assets important to the Gambian people, because they are resources, very important. They are precious and they are expensive. When Jammeh left to Equatorial Guinea, what the government of the Gambia, current government, did was they established a Jammeh Commission, which was right, to look into the financial dealings of Jammeh. The commission did its job. White paper was brought out for it to be implemented, but it was not implemented to the latter. Some were punished, of course, but some were not punished, and some were still or are still working in the Gambian government. This is a country when a commission is established and the commission is done with its work. A commission put a recommendation. Those recommendations are not fully implemented. After spending millions in this commission, just look at the commissions of TRRC. Just look at the Jammeh Commission now. We are tired of these commissions. The problem of Gambian people can only be solved by the Gambian people. Jammeh assets, vehicles were sold cheaply. At a cheaper price. Just imagine, vehicle as expensive, like those vehicles, very expensive. The current government decided to take those vehicles, to take those assets under, give it out for free. It was a free of course. The vehicle that could have been used and given to our parliamentarians. Look at right now, millions of monies, Gambian dollars, was spent to buy vehicles, a Parado vehicle, each for how many parliamentarians? More than 50 of them. 2.5 million, if not more than even that, for a single vehicle. A money that could have been used to go and buy buses and given to these parliamentarians. Because they are meant to serve people, to make law for the Gambian people. They are not there to force on. They are not there, of course, for financial gain or to maximize profit, but they are there to support the Gambian people. In what way? By making law for the Gambian people. But now look at our parliamentarians. After buying these expensive vehicles, what laws are they making for the Gambian people? What roles are they playing in Gambia that Gambian people are happy and proud of them? We have to start rising up on our feet. This is a country that we have so much borrowed from our children who are yet to be born within. Youths are tired. Hunger and starvations. You take those precious vehicles, those assets, you sell them cheaply. This is the government that we are having. When you started to demonstrate their civic right, to express their grievances, to source their angers, they were treated with the only language called violence. Some were beaten mercilessly. They were tortured. These were Gambian. These were people who voted for you people when you needed their positions. And today, you just turn a blind eye against those people to treat them in the most brutal manner, violence. It is sad, of course. Gambia could have been the best country so far, looking at the size of our populations. Looking at the Gambia is blessed with a river which is not salty. Looking at our vast area of lands. But now look at the Gambian people. Remain the poorest country. The most backwarded country, of course. The problems of a state is not the government, but it's the people, because these are the people that voted the government in power. That is why democracy is a system of government whereby the absolute power is vested on the hands of the citizen, not on the hands of the government. Country that belongs to all of us. That is why the national cake must be shared accordingly. Gambia is for Gambians, and the Gambian problem can only be solved by the Gambian people. The Gambian government must listen to the Gambian people, because we voted for you people in office when you needed it, with the hope that you are going to salvage the Gambian people. But today is the opposite, is the reversed. For the Gambia, our homeland, we strive and work and prayed. Gambia is our home, and the Gambian people, they strive, they work, and of course they pray. We believe in peace, not in violence. That is why before that demonstration, petitions was given to the Gambian government. Give us the go-ahead to express our grievances. But sad, even for citizens to express their civic right, they will deny them from that. This is the Gambia that we have. Jammeh's assets could have even been used to serve the Gambian people in the right cause. The vehicle could have even been in Gambia now. The Gambian people, those working in the government, can be using it when they are leaving office. They leave it so that other people also come in, they can use it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. You can also comment and mention where you're watching us from.
And I know for sure these parados vehicles that are given to our parliamentarians when they are leaving office, they will leave with it. Instead of them returning this vehicle, they will never do that. But yet we are going to spend out another amount of money to go and buy expensive vehicles when Gambian people are dying because of hunger and starvation in this country. God protect the Gambia. Gambia is for the Gambians, and the Gambia's problem can only be solved by the Gambian people. We know all those people that are hungry and hungry for power. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.